Hello, everybody. It's the Astrology report. I just made a report about Venus retrograde and what happened. Why is everything going on? If you haven't watched it, watched it. Um, this is the report during the week of March 5th till March 12th. Um, just a little bit to go back into it. There was these tensions of the energy that happened over the week, and some of them they still coming up and come and go. But the main part is that piece still very powerful, very good. That is the piece that it's created between Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter. Instead of have this opposition, and a lot of the people got into that energy of it not to opposing the part of the relationships and the part of what's going on. Um, welcome to Venus retrograde. It happened. The shift moved, and once the shift moved, right now everything kind of like takes on it's in its way. It's pretty good to happen over the weekend because simply a lot of people they need the time for themselves to be in the self talk, and the self talk was very good, very powerful because of Mercury Sun conjunction, and also with Neptune that happened to it, just to give us the visions, the things that we need to go. That was a pretty good. A lot of the people had dreams. Some of them like, I haven't dreamed for years. Now I'm dreaming this, and it's like craziness. Yeah, it was like craziness because it's a shift. Sorry for the cough, but they can't get it out of it. And now what's going on is that Venus is going to be start moving down towards go back into Pisces. Mars it's gonna keep coming forward, going to Taurus. The Moon is gonna make its cycle. Is gonna start preparing to go into Cancer, where there's gonna be this part of us that we gonna be looking for these cardinal changes within the family. But what family on it? And right now the moon it's in Gemini. The moon it's actually squaring. Is gonna be squaring the sun. It happened today. It was little tension periods, but it's gonna be go away overnight. So tomorrow the things gonna be a little different. But today was a peaceful day simply because the moon brought that energy of the duality to find the peace within the duality itself, which was represent from Gemini. Um, the moon went through the 20th degrees, and it was in 60 degrees sextile with Uranus. It's and trine with Jupiter, and that emotions brings the peace, the same peace, which is an opposite side. If you take a look at it, Jupiter is in a sextile with Saturn, and Saturn is in trine with Uranus. So you imagine this perfect rectangle on it that's going on, but the diagonal parts are the oppositions, and the outside line is that's the good energy. So you have to go through the all around in order to get the peace, and that's what the piece was so bring so good, so powerful for it. So let's go over what's going to happen on about next week. We beginning um, our Monday on so 8 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. Where's the moon? The moon is gonna be at 0 degrees and 5 minutes within Cancer, and that is gonna trigger this. opposition, some sort with Saturn, you will be have to get the energy of focusing the secrets. You're gonna be facing the secrets that were kept, secrets that you hide, secrets that you understand, and you probably will understand those secrets has to come out and open. They have to be out to the public. Sagittarius is the one that it holds the publicities. Basically, they are the one that they cannot keep their tongue behind their teeth. Sagittarius, the writers. Sagittarius is responsible for also like a public relations, and that's why when a Saturn is there, the moon is just kind of like okay, well, I need to talk with someone. I need to express what it's inside of me about what I feel on it, and that's what the moon is represent these emotions, and a lot of the things gonna be focused on that, simply because Saturn is gonna start moving towards retrograde, and we're gonna start feeling that desire to expose the secrets out and open, and this is gonna begin little by little. It's gonna feel that tensions on it, and right now we're gonna be in this pre-shadow period of Saturn, and this is gonna be this preparation period of it, that we have to live our truths, not in secrets, not in hiding. And that's why on Monday, the moon is gonna bring little by little peace, like a slow by slow. The universe tells you what to do. And um, Tuesday, the moon is gonna be halfway on Cancer. The halfway on Cancer, but she's gonna be opposing midheaven, and it's gonna be opposing Pluto and Capricorn, and it's gonna be squaring. It's gonna feel like squaring Jupiter, squaring Venus is gonna be squaring Uranus, and all over the time is gonna be also squaring Mars. And there's gonna be those points like, well, review your relationship with your marriage. Review your emotional relationship with the job. Review your relationship and the things with yourself, within religion. Review yourself within the universe. Review yourself with the love. Oh, the love isn't so. Oh, by the way, how you love, what the real love is. And then it's gonna be like, well, where is your masculine power? Where is your inner power for yourself? And that's gonna be a very interesting day, because it's gonna be moving you like through emotions and emotions and emotions, and and that day you will feel it. That is like a thing's gonna be changed by that hour, and you will feel the tensions on it throughout the day. On Wednesday, the craziness is gonna become a little bit more less, but that feeling of the power of the moon, and we're talking about specifically within the universe, and specifically within the warrior yourself, the way you are. We're talking about Mars. The moon's gonna be squaring all that, and when the moon is squaring these parts, you will feel those tensions from Mars. So you gotta be very careful how you control your anger, specifically within a family, specifically with your closest ones, because that's the part. The biggest side that you need to look at it for it during Wednesday, because the energy is going to be really crazy, really really tense, is that the trine between Mercury and the Moon. Mercury is in Pisces, and Mercury is gonna be also go ahead and have a sextile with Pluto. That part right there, it can help you to understand that. Look it up your inner voice inside of you, and be communicate with only the people that are within your close surrounding. Those are the 1% of the people that you know they are very close to you. Okay, don't just go out there and create a more mess on Wednesday. Thursday, the moon. Oh God, God bless our souls. The moon is in Leo. Oh my God, my ego. I'm in control. I can control everything. You know what? I'm tired of this. I have to step it up. Really? No, you can't. Or there is God. So, the reason I'm saying this is there's gonna be creating a yacht, and the yacht's gonna be between the moon and the bottom, Jupiter in the bottom, and the top. There's gonna be our favorite body, Mercury, who's gonna talk to us. This is the part when the days in the week that it's gonna be deliver that inner message of uh, what it's all the purpose of this that you go through your life, and you got to be very careful because that messages that you're going to get, they're going to be very powerful, very good for you. So stay tuned on Thursday of your message of what you need to do, and don't try to oh, well, I don't like this, I don't want this, I don't want to be part of this. Nobody is asking you. You volunteer, you're a servant, you have to do your things. And that's why when the moon is on Leo, Leo thinks that can control everything and anything. You can control God. Okay? Yeah, the Leo is the king of the zodiac, but guess what? There is something more out there. And that's the lesson of the Leo, that you have to understand that you have to work with everybody around you, not just you to be the dictator, basically, on it. And we're going talking about Friday. The moon is still going to be in Leo, but this time there's going to be some. The moon is going to be at 24 degrees of Leo. It's going to trine. It's going to be very beautiful. It's going to trine Saturn, and Saturn's going to trine Mars, and Mars is going to trine the moon. And those going to be the two bad guys in the zodiac, which is Mars and Saturn. They're going to have a good position, good emotions about destroying the parts that don't have service. And that's going to be on Friday. That's going to be the part of where you're going to be looking at to change things. You can't just keep on hiding yourself in the lies. Mars would like to have this power, and this is going to be also the day when Mars will going to be entering Taurus. And when a Mars comes to Taurus, two things happen. You shift your focus to material things. The warrior counts its gains. That's what Mars represents. And the warrior gonna be represent like the bull. Okay. So basically, don't go bring the red flag in front of the bull. All right. Otherwise, you're gonna get it. And that's how this part you have to be very careful with what it's going on, because you know when the bulls start running, no, there won't be no safe point for you. There was this picture about a bull jump in the water after somebody jumped in the river. The bull didn't care that he goes in the river. He was caring about the person that's chasing. So I gotta be very careful during this period when Mars is in Taurus. And the Taurus is also known as that when they get aggravated. Some of them they get aggravated and they aggravate it permanently. They can basically go ahead and demolish communication with someone permanently. And that's why some of the Taurus are so stubborn about that. But it is what it is. That's what the situation is, and you gotta be very careful with that energy when the Mars shift in Taurus. The other good part is that finger of God's gonna be still going on between the moon, Jupiter, and Mercury. And again, those messages that you need to get, they will be still coming on to that positions. And Saturday, wow, well, Saturday, the moon enters Virgo. We're gonna be start getting to the tensions energies of the full moon, and the moon is gonna be opposing Neptune, and that is the part of the emotions when you gonna be stand against the dreams, against the messages that you got. You're gonna be stand against the psychic powers that were brought over you, and you have to understand that some forces are bigger, and direct confrontation it's not always preferable. And during the Saturday there's gonna be this preparation period for the facing within the full moon. You're gonna be feeling the tensions and the energies from it. The only good part is that during the beginning of the day, on Saturday morning, which is March 11th, you will feel good with the power that it's coming from Mars. Zoet. And Sunday, the moon, it's gonna be facing its challenge, and it's gonna facing the sun, the oppositions of it, and also it's gonna be face this power of squaring Saturn. It's gonna go through opposition from the sun, Chiron, Mercury, and also it's gonna be very powerful because this is the time when the moon gets its full power against the sun. And since we have this Pisces Virgo part of the opposition, what you have to heal, what you gonna be focused on heal, and it's gonna be very interesting because we're talking about Sunday, 8 o'clock in the morning, New York time. The ascendant, it's going to be at 11 degrees. Venus is at 11 degrees. And that power right there of the 11 degrees, it's going to be very powerful. Ceres, it's going to be at 11 degrees, 24 minutes. Fortune, it's going to be at 10 degrees, 31 minutes, almost 11 degrees on it. Lilith is then on 13 degrees, and Juno it's on 10 degrees 25 seconds. It's almost like all these 11 degrees is going to create also a squaring, and will add to these tensions of it. What the tensions are? The tensions are going to be focused specifically of the squaring towards Saturn, because there's going to be this T-square between the Sun on 22 degrees on Pisces is going to square Saturn, and the Moon is going to square Saturn. It's going to be that what it's called in the astrology a T-square. Simply you to be your true self, and you to heal your soul, and to heal your body, so you can heal the both masculine and feminine energy inside of you. And this is why it's very helpful from Venus when it's in retrograde to shift the energy towards the soul, and at the same time Jupiter is also retrograde and shift that energy within the soul. So this power of healing, it's gonna be powerful, but it's gonna come from you bring the anger, you bring the bad energies from you out of your system somehow to let it go. Some of the people who actually experience the dark night of the soul during this time, simply because Saturn it's gonna be open it up, and when Saturn opens it up, then the things it's gonna be on very different positions about this. And this is about the astrology report for the next week. I will looking forward to your comments. Thank you so much for watching it, and be love.